How's it going, man? How you been?
Yeah, you're here.
Hi, Uncle.
Hey, how are you?
Lovely to see you.
I met you last time before.
Yeah, just pull into that lot.
You took a picture of me and Tess.
Oh, good.
Yes. How you doing?
Yeah, come in when you
Hey, you remember?
Yeah.
Hey, Pop, just pull into that.
How did it go?
I think.
Don't you keep it?
Good. How are you, Uncle? Good to see you.
This is the little one, is it?
This is the little guy. This is Amir's dad. He saw your video. He liked your video, buddy.
You're young, man. No, just put it here. Come through, lad. Come through. Yeah. Come through.
My father.
Oh, you waiting for somebody?
Yeah, he's parked.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What is right hand?
Yeah.
So we cut it off.
Just look after the hands, bro.
How important is that, Amir?
Very important, man. I mean, sometimes you don't think about it and you think, oh, my hands are gonna be fine, but then you can take anything in it. Like you hit somebody on top of the head, or you hit somebody on the elbow, you hurt your hands, man. And even though we spar with bigger gloves, but still, man, there's a chance of hurting them. So Robert comes in every training session, makes sure my hands are all secure and ready. So wherever I can hit a wall, I'm gonna be okay.
Does every fighter have a particular way they like their hands wrapped? It feels like everybody has their own.
Everybody has their own way, yeah, for sure. I mean, everyone. I like to have my skin done. Have it on the skin first, and then I don't know why. Maybe I could just be used to it. And then the reason I put it on my skin. So when I put this bit on, this like this is a bit of bandage that I normally cut off.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of gives me more support, really.
Gotcha. You ever hurt your hands in a fight, Amir?
All the time. Well, not all the time. In the early stage of my career, because I never used to bandage it. I never used to tape it up like. I used to just wrap my trainers used to just wrap me like normal, and I used to get a lot of injuries, man. The first time I got an injury was in my second fight.
Wow.
It was really bad, man. I couldn't make a fist for then after that, it's 5 fights after that, because I used to fight every like 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. I couldn't even punch. I mean, that's how bad it was. So I was using my other hand, only one hand. But now back to normal now. I mean, everything's fine now. So I just don't want to be back at that time again. You know, I never want to.
It's probably the worst kind of pain and the worst thing to be not even able to fight.
Yeah, because we fighters and we want to punch, and when you can't punch, you're like, oh man. And there's some things you might want to do and you can't do, and you're like, oh, it pisses you off.
You know, I talked to trainer Joe Goose, and he told me that a lot of fighters, they have to kind of break in their hands to get used to hitting bags, hitting stuff.
Yeah.
Is that true, that you have to make your hands get used to that?
You have to make them stronger by sometimes hitting things with little bandage on and stuff, and hitting the bags, and you just strengthen the skin, strengthen the bones, and everything. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. Yeah. These are tools, man. You have to make sure.
Looks like he's doing a good job here.
That's it, man.
How long you been wrapping hands?
Oh, it's been a while now. About 12, 13 years now. Then we've been working with Amir now for a while.
Andre Ward as well.
Andre Ward, I work with Andre Ward too. Put his hand wraps,
Do you wrap their hands the same, or each one of them kind of likes it a little different?
No, they're all the same. I do the same thing, With Andre, Berto.
Oh, Berto too.
I did with Andre Berto too, yeah.
So you're a very important man in this gym.
Nah, we're just doing our job. Right?
And you're
doing our job, man.
You also wrap the hands on fight night too?
Yeah, Dawson and Andre, I'm the one put his hand wrap on that fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, like everyone likes the hands different.
Yeah.
And But one thing about it is that, you know, yo, yes, is that your front cover on your phone? Yeah, show the
Let me see
camera.
what. Oh, nice. We got you right on it.
It looks like someone that. Who does that look like, bud? I was in good shape then. I was better looking then. So you just have to go with the flow, you know. But with me, I mean, I just want to make sure they're protected for every time I fight and train, because these are your tools, man. And I think I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed to be in a position like this because, you know, I hurt my hands in my second fight and they were really bad when I hurt my hands. And I thought, wow, you know, and I couldn't even punch. I had to wear big gloves and everything. And my opponents used to wear like razors, and I was wearing like pillow gloves because my hands were bad. But then I thought, and yeah, man, I mean, I got through it, man. Yeah, so a lot of fighters would have not made it or would have given up, but I didn't, man. I kept going strong and looking after my hands, and yeah.
I think a lot of fighters have dealt with that. I mean, Paulie Malignaggi, I think even Floyd at the same time, all had a problem with their
and
heads.
Floyd as well. Yeah, they have operation and stuff. I never had an operation or anything. One time, I crazy. I went to the doctors and they said, "Oh, you might need you know, you can get your hands back to how they were if you operate on it." So I signed up. Yeah. So I'm gonna get my hands done. You'll be at the game for like 5 months. So I went home. My mom was like, "What the hell? You're not having an operation. You're gonna." You know, it's you know, me thinking, you know, you just, look, your hands are fine, you can still punch. I go, yeah. I go, but I can't punch very hard, you know. Wow. She's like, no, look, I don't think you should do it. And look, I didn't, and I listened to her, and my hands are back fine again.
Wow, that's the best decision you made.
Yeah, because she said, look, it's never going to be the same. Yeah. You know, Mom said, always said, it's never going to be the same. And I know you know, you really want it to be strong again. But it just never, once you open something up, and you fiddle with it, then you think it's going to be the same? And I was like, yeah, true.
Yeah, you never know, could have made it worse. You never know.
I made it worse. Oh, God forbid. Say it was okay and then you break it again. What do you do then? You just keep operating on it till you're...
I know, exactly.